is still Prime Morning, and we hope that you are getting ready to also get your tickets and attend a Cravaganza that will be happening over the weekend. But let's move away from that and let's talk about something very interesting. It's time for Let's Talk Relationship. Today we are going to get into cultural backgrounds. My guest is beautifully seated. But before we get into that, today we are being benevolent again because yesterday we were benevolent. We asked you to call in and sing a patriotic song in whatever local language that you're comfortable with. But if you are a lover of fortune spread, yes, fortune spread and fortune margarine, well, you'll get the chance to win some amazing prizes from them. All you have to do is to call the number that we're about to put it on the screen pretty shortly. Call, and then you just answer a few questions. When you get it correct, you could win some amazing prizes from Fortune Spread and Fortune Margarine. So we are just waiting you to call in, and then I've got the questions here. Very, very easy questions. Anyhow, very easy questions, and then you answer and you can win some prizes. So whilst we wait for you to call in, let's get right into our topic for discussion today, and we are getting into cultural backgrounds. How does that influence our relationships? How does that influence our decisions in relationships, in getting married? Early on in the introduction, I did say that if you've had an experience one way or the other that you had to leave somebody just because of his or her cultural background, you can share that with us on our social media platforms. My guests are seated, like I said earlier, Reverend Dr. Nanaya Prempe. She's the founder of Authority Bible Church. Hi, Rev. I love the braid.
Oh, well, thank you.
You look good.
Thank you. I'm flexing.
Hi. Hope you're well. How is everything?
I'm doing super well by the grace of God.
Thank God.
Amidst all the sorrows, my condolences again, my beautiful daughter.
Thank you.
I know that God will take you through.
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
be strong.
Yes. God is really taking me.
Good to have you back.
Thank you. Good to see you again, Rev. And seated to the right, we have Reverend Daniel Annan. Hi, Rev.
Good. And you?
I'm doing good.
My condolences too.
Thank you.
You even look good in black.
Yes, surprisingly.
Surprisingly.
Surprisingly. And I've had to, do a no makeup I've been on a no makeup journey since the passing.
Well,
yes. Asantini.
Yeah. So no makeup, no jewelry. So even when I'm on TV, no makeup, no jewelry.
You should actually be in duku tuntum.
Yeah. So I've been doing the duku.
With the chalawati.
We are talking about culture.
Yes, we are talking about culture. That's
yeah,
true.
and you don't get to do baby hair.
Yeah. Well, right after here, I'll go. My duku is in my bag, by the way. See, my point, and then, tradition continues. Anyway, so let's talk about cultural backgrounds and how that influences our decisions in marriages and relationships. And so, viewers, we are waiting your comments on our social media platforms. On Facebook, it is Joy Prime TV, or you can get our WhatsApp number 055-157-5757. I want to start with Reverend Nanaya.
Yes.
Let's get into cultural backgrounds.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me and my big brother. Oh, your big brother.
Small brother.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, your big brother. Yes, and good morning to all the viewers of Joy Prime across the globe. And so culture and cultural backgrounds, definitely, everyone comes from somewhere.
Yes.
Abraham was asked to leave his father's household. So he had a family that he had to leave and cleave to his wife. So wherever his wife also comes from, she also has her background. So coming into a relationship without your family does not mean that you don't have a background. There are people having lived in the U.S. for many years. I see people in the U.S. who pretend that they don't even know how to speak the local language. They have forgotten. But you see, you can take your culture out of you when you are somewhere, but the culture will still be in you.
Yeah.
One way or the other, when something happens to you, you'll be looking for your roots.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And so we can westernize ourselves as much as we want. And we can pretend as much as we want. I know people who don't want to associate themselves with Ghanaians when they are living abroad.
Yes.
Some of them do that because of experiences they have had. Others do that because when you green lotobi and a wedi and they are seeing themselves as okay, I don't belong anymore. But if you come to the nitty-gritty, even Jesus Christ believes in the roots. When his parents were traveling with him at the age of 12 years, and they got to their destination, they are looking for their son, not knowing he has been left behind with his roots, with the culture, the people,
that's true,
the indigents. So for me, when you get into a relationship, that is even an opportunity for you to transfer your knowledge of your culture to your spouse who doesn't know your culture. You know, especially, let's say you're a Krobo woman, you marry an Aigbe man. You don't just all of a sudden, you all start speaking English in the house. So your Krobo is getting lost, his Aigbe is getting lost, and the two of you have westernized in the home. But I believe that culture should make the relationship richer. One day, let your husband teach you how to make the fatiridechi. You understand? And you too, you teach your husband how to make the garifoto, you know, the Krobo way. So culture and the cultural roots must enrich relationships rather than separating and making it more distant, where you think that now you are in a relationship with a very rich man, and so you don't want him to even know the poverty that you came out of. I mean, we see these things in movies, but they are real.
They are real.
You come from a background where you know, excuse me to say, you guys have to go and squat somewhere to do the number 2. But because now you are getting married to somebody from a wealthy environment, you are losing your cultural background because you don't want to belong. You feel now you are despising your behind. You understand? But I believe that you should rather bring the wealth there, bring the glory there, bring the honor there, and transform. You know, there are some things in culture that we as Christians, we think they are demonic. You know, Christianity, some Christians demonize culture. I'm not one of those. I believe and I love culture. Actually, I am a very good cultural dancer.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. I used to actually teach cultural dance in the US. When I went there first, I was teaching those who had their children there and they don't know how to do the adowa, the agbaja, the palogo. I was teaching them. So I think the cultural background should rather enrich our relationship rather than distancing us. So it's a benefit. It's a plus.
It should be a plus.
It's a plus.
Okay. Yeah. Reverend Daniel, oftentimes growing up, we hear all sorts of stories where, you know, you have a grandmother or a mother or a father tell you that, this tribe is like this tribe is like that. What exactly can we do to put ourselves in a situation where maybe we'll try and change the narrative?
Thank you very much, and thank you to your viewers. We are, first of all, the background where we come from, the environment that we live in, the choices and decisions that we make, and the people we associate ourselves with. Each one of us, where you come from, your hometown, the background, where you stay, maybe the environment that you stay in, with people, maybe for instance, when somebody is staying at East Legon and somebody is staying at maybe Kanda, the differences will be this. Even Kanda and Nima. You know, Kanda and Nima is separated by only a road.
Yeah.
But the economic backgrounds are different. It's only separated by a road. So we are a product of our background, the environment we live in, the people that we surround ourselves with, and the decisions and the choices we make. So quite often, where culture comes in is when people begin to have maybe a bad history.
That's the issue.
Yes, that's where the crush of the matter is.
Yeah.
Now, when maybe some generations back, somebody had a history, and the asantini dear, and you can say one and to our hey. To any baby, I wear your baby. Them say, "More quiet, man, found any be a mafia." Yeah, catching this. But we have Aunaga and Loga in Ashanti.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I was born, bred, buttered, sugared, married, everything Kumasi.
Really?
Yes.
Hey.
I was born in Kwadaso Estate.
Oh, okay.
I stayed in Patasi Estate.
Okay.
So, born, bred, and we have our houses in Kumasi. So, quite often I go to Kumasi.
Yeah.
So, I'm very close to Santasi.
Oh, okay.
From Santasi, then you are going to Santasi.
Yeah.
Pass through the
roundabout.
Not even no, I won't pass through roundabout. I'll pass through Opukwa, that back there, then off.
Atasamanso area.
Atasamanso Christian Village.
Okay.
Christian University.
Okay.
I'm getting to Patas.
Right.
So that is it. My father is a Ga. He married a Fanti woman, and we stayed in Kumasi. So, and I got married to an Ashanti woman. So you can look at the diverse. But you see, we should not generalize a past history into our current dispensation and make an assertion that that is how the people are. Quite often, we just want to use one isolated case to generalize it. People are different, and culture is diverse, but you can make it beautiful. Quite often, what happens is that your culture helps you to form values. So there are certain values that goes with a certain tribe or a certain people group. It also determins your choices. And these choices have culminated in the songs that we sing. Okwantintin aware menko.
Yeah.
Nti okwa ware warrior okwantintin aware. Se menyame kodu nasem smechi ameye de mate. So we are encouraged to marry close. Within.
Yeah.
And sometimes even within, we have certain clans. Aduanani, warrior Aduanani.
Yeah.
For Sumeja, for instance, they are Aduana for.
Yeah. That's actually.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Have you?
Efrimecha.
Sumeja. Aduana. Go and check.
And then I have to go and
a little
bit more because
they and Doma are supposed to be, I think, the custodians of Edianas too. Okay. That's why when you are going to a Sumeja, you see Kama Ejashirano.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Can it be a SHE? So even some of them, they tell you that because maybe some time ago or a historical antecedent or maybe some war or maybe some dispute, something happened. But one thing that we need to understand to deal with this issue is that people are different. So don't generalize the history into our present. History is only a guide. Anybody who lives in his past lives in bondage.
Okay.
We live in our present and we make decisions for our future. What we need to be guided by is that the quality of the person I am marrying. You are not marrying all Asantis. You are marrying one person. For instance, you are marrying Mr. Opoku. So it's Mr. Opoku you are dealing with, not Asante for. You are married Agbanyaga, not for.
Right, but there's the belief that you see. Character is taught, you know, your parents, whatever your parents have taught you from childhood, they also learned this from their parents, and then it goes like that, and like that. So it's like you end up let me narrate this story to you. So one of my mother's friends' sister got married to a fancy man. Uncle Sana Fantini Bermano, Onya Papa. He was a liar. He had hidden some of his, a whole lot of things.
Where does he come from?
I don't know exactly where.
No. The woman, where does she come from?
She's a fancy.
She married to a fancy man.
Yes.
And it didn't work.
Yes. Ended up marrying another fancy man. So she got married, she got remarried about 3 or 4 times, all fancy men. And so it became a conclusion that fancy men ain't papa to her.
Yeah. So it will affect her children.
Exactly.
Definitely.
And that is what she's going to teach her children, because she's got daughters too. So she's going to end up telling her daughters that Fantini Bema dear.
Okay, this is very simple. The person you married, was he a good person? What was the due diligence? You see, people will be people, and people will always be who they are. So that's why we are saying that if you are married, check the person you are marrying. Does the person, can he be trusted? Is the person wise enough? Is the person wise enough? Don't marry a fool.
Don't marry a fool.
Yes. I mean, just imagine. Abigail got married to a fool.
Yeah.
And look at what happened.
Yeah.
2, marry a man who you can trust. 3, marry a man who is a leader. He knows where he is taking the family. 4, marry a man who can keep, who has that security. You have security around him. That your interest is protected. Your home is protected. Your emotions are safe. So with that man around you, you can sleep. So you marry a quality of a person, not a stripe. But if the person tends to make decisions based on where he's coming from, then excuse me to say, there's a problem.
Okay, so Reverend, I want you to hold on to that thought. Reverend, and I'll come to you shortly. So viewers, if you remember yesterday, we allowed you to call in or join us on Zoom and sing a patriotic song. And so we are going to open the Zoom for you to join in again today, so you can win some amazing prizes from Safari Eco Park, from Fortune Spread, and then also from Level 2 Feminine Wash. So please, the Zoom ID and password is currently on your screens. Pick it up and then join us, sing a patriotic song. We are still in Ghana month. We are still celebrating everything Ghana. And so please call in. We are still talking about cultural backgrounds in relationship, how that influences our decisions and all of that. And so, Reverend Anaya,
how many patriotic songs do we have in Ghana?
Oh, it's just a few, but they are in different languages. Yesterday, we had some singing in Ga, some singing in Ewe, some singing in Chi. Yes, yeah. So whichever language, local language that you're comfortable with.
It's a war song.
It's a patriotic song. No, it's not a war song. No. It's not.
It's a war crowd. You have to be patriotic too.
Okay. So Reverend Daniel Annan has opened it up for you. So get ready to join us on Zoom. Let's go back to our conversations. Reverend Anaya, you will hear often that people say that when you are marrying somebody, you're not just marrying the individual, you are marrying the entire family as well. So whatever culture, whatever tribe he or she is coming from, I know that Reverend Daniel has mentioned that, you're looking at the individual, you're looking at the persona, as this person like this, the character and everything. But then that's saying that you're marrying an entire family. How does that influence your decision as well?
Well, definitely. I have said it here before that when you're going into a marriage relationship, there are some relationships that there are some men who can walk to you and tell you, I just want to marry you. They don't have time for games.
Yeah.
There are situations that are getting very frequent lately, because I think that they see that their time, their biological clock
It's ticking.
is ticking. So now they finish playing all the Premier Leagues and the European leagues and whatever leagues. They are done. Now they have come to GPL, the Ghana Premier League. That one, who we are no, and now we're So they have to settle down before they are kicked out of the league. So they come and they say, I want to marry you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one, when they come, they don't have time, you know, to do all the necessaries. And some of them don't even go for counseling, which I think is a huge mistake. Even if you're counseling, you get it for 3 months. Trust me, it will make all the difference in their marriage.
Right.
So when they come like that and the biological clock has ticked and they are running out of space and out of time, whatever is in skirt, they will take. But when it happens like that, it makes it difficult for the necessary background and cultural and previous relationship checks and all those things. So they are just ready for anything. But you see, when the person takes their time and consults with parents, listen, our parents are wise. Whether you like it or not, your parents are wiser than you.
Okay.
And they have more experience. I mean, if you want to go to school, don't you think your teacher has more experience than you? You understand? Of course, I know that when you study well, you can become a better teacher than your teacher. But when you are not there yet, you must go through tutorials.
Yeah.
And so marriage is something that, of course, your mother or your father or an uncle or an auntie has been in before. So definitely, the routes that you're going, somebody has been. So it's better to get consultation. And if you decide to really enjoy your marriage, allow them to bring their opinion and their counsel. And you can engage them. Mommy, I'm sure you know about this family. Can you find out something about them for me? You know, that is an assignment that parents will be happy to do. And it makes them part of the relationship.
Part of it, yeah.
You understand? But I've said it here before that when you go and marry a man whose mother says, Otilo, take your bag and run.
Leave.
Take your bag and run. Whatever that woman would do, even when you are married for 20 years, to get her son back, she would do it.
Wow.
When it comes to the man, when a man says, the father says, I don't want you to marry my son. As for the fathers, they are more understanding. Do you understand? Because he's a man, he can provide for himself. But the mothers think their son must take care of them and their siblings of our sake. So if the man is leaving, it means now he's going to take care of his wife and her family.
Yeah.
So she is fighting for her daughters, the man's sisters, and their children, forgetting that those children also have fathers. So it is a major problem. And the mothers who step in and say, don't marry I won't let you marry my son. Maybe 5% of them, you can convince the women. You can get them to understand, you can get them to come around. I mean, others, it doesn't matter if you cut your head and put it on the plates and give it to them.
It was nothing, yeah.
Because right from the onset, her motive is to fetch for her daughters and herself. So now that another woman is coming, and when she sizes the woman and say, this woman will be expensive.
Yeah,
my son will be. So her son's money will go to her wife. And would you expect to enjoy the man's money?
Yeah.
Who is servicing the man here, there, everywhere? Who is doing that? So I mean, it's neither here nor there. And you see, and they will fight you. So for me, my advice is that make God the center of your marriage. God.
Okay.
God. Okay. And when God is in the center of your marriage, you will marry. You will marry and it will be beautiful.
Yeah.
But you need to every day work on this, your mother-in-law. But remember, you are not going into marriage to be a prayer warrior. You are not going into a marriage to endure the marriage. You are going into the marriage to enjoy the marriage. But if you have a situation like that and you haven't committed yourself, please.
It's not too late.
It's not too late. Don't be a victim where you go and sit down waiting for the groom's parents at the wedding or the engagement and they don't show up.
My goodness.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go through that because they can do it and it will pain you. Meanwhile, the man loves you. If you leave him, he will die. He will get broken heart. He will get heart attack. But the parents don't know. And the man has not been able to come to the point of convincing his parents. See, some of these things, the man should do it. If you truly love me, talk to your parents. I shouldn't even be the one trying to convince them.
Yeah.
The man should do it. So, like Asafu was saying, if you are marrying a man, you must marry an assertive man.
Yeah.
A man who will fight for you.
Leader.
A man who is a leader.
Yeah.
A man who is able to give you security, protect you, provide. But it doesn't mean that the woman cannot help. I mean, I take pride in helping my husband in keeping some of these things.
Yeah.
You know. So the marriage without the family is a big no. And you must know that when you are going into the marriage, you are going with your entourage. My husband, when I have something in my house, his family is a big family. When my mother passed, let me say hi to the Cheche family from Kwando. Malolo. So when they came in a bus. And because the right thing was done right from the beginning.
Yeah.
We are not hiding in corners and doing lovey-lovey. There is family head, there are parents, there are siblings, there are cousins, there are extended cousins. They all must be aware of the relationship.
That's true. Reverend, and I want you to hold that. So we have our first caller joining us on Zoom. Margaret, Margaret Yakubu, I think Margaret, that was your name. You've gone off. If you're listening to me right now, if you're watching right now, please come back on Zoom and join us and sing the patriotic song. Okay, so Margaret is back. Hi, Margaret. Oh, can you please turn on mute? Just on mute for me, so we can hear you.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, hi.
Good morning.
Good morning, Margaret. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you too?
We are doing awesome. Okay, so which patriotic song would you sing for us this morning?
Okay,
let's go. Let's go.
Bully.
Okay.
From Sandma.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Musa.
Okay.
All right.
So this is how it goes. Tenka de tade tenka tade tenka te komada le sado wajenle makado delaini kwa fe kama ateti yeiti lemie na cheri wulu ateti yeiti delaini kwa fe kama ateti yeiti lemie na cheri wulu yo atomti mamsa Nimiena cherry wulio, apas dam ye. Timiena cherry wulio, atom chi mansa. Timiena cherry wulio, apas de tell ye.
Margaret, that was really beautiful. See, you are getting a round of applause from everyone in the studio. Please do not go off, okay? We're going to take your details because you get to win some prizes for yourself this morning. That was really beautiful, Margaret. Thank you so much. Or you can send your name and your phone number to our WhatsApp number 055-157-5757. Margaret, did you get that? Did you catch that? Okay, so please send your phone number and your full name to our WhatsApp number 055-157-5757. Thank you so much for joining.
Thanks so much.
You watching at home could also be a winner of amazing prizes that Fortune Spread, Safari Eco Park, and 11-2 Feminine Wash have for you. So please join us on Zoom and sing a patriotic song. Reverend Dan.
Amazing.
Amazing.
It's amazing. I've been there before.
See, this is the cultural thing that we're talking about.
Exactly.
They are hard workers.
Oh, okay.
Eesh. The Garis, the Bulses, these are Bulses. Sandema, beyond, Pumbisi. I've been to all those places.
Okay.
And they're amazing people. They are, when you are contracting marriage from that place, you don't pay much.
You don't pay much.
I think it's only a cutlass.
A cutlass?
Yeah, you don't pay much. When the woman gives birth, then you go and perform something small.
Is that simple?
Oh, yeah. You check the buses. Simple, so simple.
Are you sure it hasn't changed with the new technology?
Oh, you see, no, they don't change much. Because one of my sons got married to a lady from Sandema.
Okay.
So I asked, I said, I said, whoa. Then they'll come and, I think, do something very small.
The men are listening.
The men are listening.
Yeah, men are listening.
Hey!
Culture is diverse.
Yes.
But it's so beautiful.
Yes.
But one thing about us as a people is that let us respect people. I should respect you as a Fanti man or a Gama or an Ewe man.
Yeah.
If we respect people, we will not downplay them from where they are. For instance, when you go on missions in the north, there are some people, they will march to Zafi, that has been an overnight to Zafi, and mix it with water and give it to you to drink.
Coco.
Yes. They are testing you whether you accept them or you reject them.
Hey.
So you drink it as porridge?
You see, this is how it is. When you go, no, it's intentional.
Okay.
Because do you accept us who we are or you reject it? Your expression will determine whether you accept the people. There are certain things somebody will give it to you. You may not necessarily drink it, but thank you so much. The way you handle it.
The way you will accept it, right.
Because somebody can go like, ew.
Then they will notice that, that's how you are. So let's respect people.
Yeah.
When you have a situation like this, that there's that friction between the tribe that you are getting into, please be patient. Pray through.
Yeah.
Opanyin Kodo is a perfect example. Why she married I think she married an Nzema. I'll call his man in that day. They rejected, but through prayer and through consultation, through conviction. You see, you, the man, the way you speak to your parents, Daddy, when you say, say this, but what I'm pessimist, I need your blessings.
Yeah.
Talk to them kindly, talk to them nicely, understand them. Don't, and yes, I'd been, maybe before I come home. Don't. Take your time, convince them, speak to them, respect them, respect their opinion. Allow space, allow time. Pray through. They'll come to a time. They may say,
we have another person joining us on Zoom. Hi, Kay. Good morning to you. Kay, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please unmute.
He's watching the TV.
Hello, Kay.
Hello.
Hi, yes, good morning. I can hear you now. How are you?
Okay. I'm very well.
Okay, great. Okay, so which of the patriotic songs will you be singing?
I'll be singing the
Yoruba.
Okay, so meaning in English.
English.
Okay, please go ahead.
He's watching.
Yes,
TV.
go ahead.
Can I start?
Yes, please start.
Okay. God bless our homeland.
Thank you.
and make our nation great and strong, both to defend forever the cause of freedom and of rights. Fill our hearts with true humility, make us cherish fearless honesty, and help us to resist oppression with all our love and might forevermore. Help us to resist oppression with all our love and might forevermore.
Ah, that was really beautiful. That was really good. Okay, thank you so much. So please, you also should send your details, your full name and your phone number to our WhatsApp number, okay?
Okay,
Yes.
thank you very much.
Please send it to our WhatsApp number and you'll hear from us about your package. Thank you.
I do know that we have stanza 2 or the second verse or third verse.
I know there'll be any more. I'm saying about three stanzas or so. The national anthem. We only
I
know one.
had a choir sing it for
Yeah.
time. Yeah. They don't teach us at
They
the
don't
school.
teach us. So we only know stanza, the first one. And yeah, second one, in the Reverend Anaya.
Yes.
Let's get into, if you know somebody approaches you, he's highly interested in you, she's interested in you as well, and all of that. But then you know that your parents do not like it. It's not even about you per se, but the problem is your parents. They do not agree with a certain tribe. What do you do? So
in that case, I believe that you need to get some explanation from your parents.
The reasons, okay.
Because, like I said, your parents are wiser than you.
Yes.
There may be an instance where there had been, in the past, generations past, a curse from one family to the other, you know, some deal that went bad that caused somebody's life. Or maybe one of your parents were married to that tribe, just like you said.
Yeah.
With your auntie, and the tribe disrespected them. So when there is disrespect, it makes it difficult for anyone to agree to bring their child back to that family or that tribe.
Yeah, that's true.
But you see, there are a lot of ignorant people walking around this world. Ignorance is a disease.
Say it again.
You see, and because you don't get to know and understand for yourself, and because your sister went to marry from someone from Sandema and it didn't go well, so the whole family is saying that, you see, but we have different people. You cannot throw your child away with the water when, you know. So you need to give every situation reason. You need to take your time. And of course, I believe that when you're a Christian, you are consulting with God.
Yes. Yeah.
You understand? And you never know where your love will come from. But my husband is Aigbe. And, hey, Asante ni ba sewo, mapa, na ya. Oh, why Aigbe ni be ma? It's no mama niji. I don't know, he makes breakfast for me in bed. Intim pamucho bebre. Do lame.
And I don't know.
I miss me di me lame.
Simple.
What dear for our Santi ni be ma? Yeni tri ai pedwe no. What dear fa ne sa?
Ai, me fa me
igbe ni sa. Me pound do for no mo do me no. Me fa mo sa. So it is not about tribe. I've told my two daughters, if you bring me someone from Hong Kong, from Vietnam, from Italy, from Ireland, from Bogatanga, anywhere, green man, yellow man, white man, me, Nanaya, if that is what you want, he will make you happy, he will take care of you, he fears God, I'll bless your marriage for you.
All right, so we have another person joining us on Zoom. You came with the Zoom ID in Phoenix 08. Hi, good morning. In Phoenix 08. It looks like, I don't know if you're a teacher. We see you, so... so if you can hear us, please. Please unmute and let's hear your voice. Infinix 08. All right. Hi. Good morning. Please unmute.
Good morning.
Hi. What's your name, please?
I'm Mary.
Okay. Hi, Mary.
Calling from where?
Please sing a patriotic song for me. I would love if you would not sing in English, by the way. So which patriotic song would it be? Oh, you were going to do English?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay, it's fine. Because, because it's Ghana month, we wanted to encourage more of the local dialects, but it's okay. Feel free. Sing, and let's see if you're going to remember all the lyrics.
Okay. Okay. I Ghana you for your country. Ganesh demand your devotion.
Right.
Let us all unite to uphold and make a great and strong. We are all involved.
We are all involved.
We are all involved in building a mandala.
Yeah. Mary, that was really beautiful. You took a number of people to their primary school days where they used to march with that song. Anybody who did not march, hello. Hi to you all in the background. Hello to everybody in there.
Looks like a family gathering.
Mary, you did so well. So please don't forget to drop your full name and your phone number to our WhatsApp number, okay? Send it to us because you've won some prizes from our sponsors. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. So you at home could also be you could also be a winner. I think we have another Zoomer, Salifu. We have Salifu joining us. Okay, hi Salifu. We can see you. Please unmute.
Hey, now Kakra.
It seems Salifu is now setting up his camera. Please unmute so we can hear you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is I'm reading you from Tamale.
Nice. So I believe you're going to give us some local dialect patriotic song.
So
Let's
I want to sing the Dagbani version of our national anthem.
Okay,
Wow.
Great. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's
I
go.
can go ahead.
Yes, please go ahead.
All right. Tungbang yala tiba tungbang tiyanum da malaka kani tipang timanga cheka de yulidu da shaluzo timalkang elsongti kati mai tiba tungbang na unung ti ko katin tum ka che shalla abang palang bakana ti tum ka che shalle. So comes up from Mangye, go to the Jaliko. So comes up from Mangye, go to the Jaliko. So comes up from Mangye, go to the Jaliko. So comes up from Mangye, go to the Jaliko. Thank you.
Oh, Salifu, you got everybody excited this morning with that. Thank you so much. That was really beautiful.
I was hearing Jericho.
Salifu, Salifu, thank you. So you should also send your full name and your phone number to the WhatsApp number you are seeing on your screen now. Okay, Salifu? Please, I hope you heard that. Yeah, you got that, right? Just give me a thumbs up so I know that you heard it. Just a thumbs up. Okay. All right, Salifu. So please send your full name and your phone number to our WhatsApp number 055-157-5757. Okay, so
there is something maybe one day we will need to look at, marrying from rich and the poor.
Ooh.
How do we bridge the gap? Sometimes
It's one of the biggest
One of the biggest challenges.
Yeah.
The rich wants to keep the rich.
The rich, yeah.
The poor
Aspire to be.
don't-
No, there's some the poor, they aspire to be.
They're aspiring to be, but they
But the
fear.
fear.
It's lack of confidence.
I did hear say, oh, by you. I don't know what. Have you heard that before?
Especially the sisters of the man. who
Thank
come.
you. This statement, oh, Bano.
That's true. Hi.
Scary, oh.
So, you see, life, we can make life beautiful. Let us make it a melting pot. That irrespective of where the person is coming from, we can bring the compounds together, melt it, and have a one common compound. And it will be good for us. We are proud as Ghanaians.
Yes.
And let us cherish what we have and make better out of it. Let us put away the excesses that we have had. Let us embrace the new and look into a brighter future.
You just
Can you
got me
imagine marrying someone from Tamale and the north? The kind of teaser you'll be enjoying every day. Every
I've
day.
stayed in the north before. I've stayed there. Wonderful people. I've stayed in the north, Kapon Hill Estate.
Okay, so we have Oppo. I don't know if I'm getting the pronunciation right. Oppo, if you can hear me, I think you're in the military. So please, if you can hear me, kindly sit, okay? Because we can see you.
Wow.
We see you moving around, you're standing and all of that. So please get seated right now and sing a patriotic song for us this morning. Oppo. That's the Zoom ID you joined with, Oppo. Okay, so we are going to try to take another one whilst Oppo tries to get himself together. And let's see. So who do we have on next on Zoom? Maybell, can you hear me? Maybell, I think that you've turned your camera upside down, so please. Okay, it's good. Hi, Maybell. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, Maybell. How are you? Oh, unfortunately, it seems your internet is quite slow. So it's making it quite difficult. Reverend Anaya, I want us to take final submissions on this matter, and then we move away.
Okay, so what I would like to say is, love is a beautiful thing, and true love is hard to find. When you find yours, don't let go. Don't allow intimidation from family members about the man that you love to destroy the love that you find. Because when you are living in the person's home or you are living together with the person, tribe is not the center of your life. It is love. It is respect. It is trust. It is belief. So take your man and go. Just make sure you get the blessing of his parents. The blessing of the parents, you cannot replace it with anything.
That's true.
Even if the sisters are not approving, and at least you get the mother. You can work through the mother and you can get the sisters. But if it's the other way around, it's difficult. But you see, you cannot always get all of them loving you. But the most important thing is if the man loves you and his father and his mother, it's okay. But why should we go through this? It
shouldn't be difficult.
You cannot marry your brother. You cannot marry your son.
You can't.
Yes. So why do you do all the restrictions and now
Some too have the issue of, do you know what I had to go through to convince my mother-in-law or to let my mother-in-law love me and all those things? My goodness. They have all sorts of stories and all sorts of excuses to misbehave.
Yeah, that is why some men have gotten to 50, they have not married because their mother was impeding their way all through. Now your mother is dead and gone and you are alone. You have no wife. Your mother is gone. So let me invite you to Authority Bible Church every Sunday, 3 p.m. in the afternoon at La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. Authority Bible Church. I'm waiting for you.
Right. Reverend Daniel.
Very simple. Let's respect people. Let's value people. Let's cherish what we have. And when we have challenges, let us not be quick to run away from challenges. He who fights and run away lives to fight another day. So be diligent to solve the problem and move on.
And that's it for Let's Talk Relationship for today's edition of Prime Morning. Thank you to all our Zoomers who joined us. You know tomorrow is Friday. Every single Friday, you get the opportunity to join us on Zoom and share your thoughts on the topic that will be discussed. So you can join us and sing a patriotic song so that you win amazing prizes. My name is Essie Edwa. Komiake MJ was here with me as well. We can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Bye.